Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the internet. This is ReNDoG coming at you from the Nether in another episode of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft server. In the previous episode, we were working on the second retail floor of our glass shop, and in this episode, my friends, well, we have to get back home in one piece because I came into the Nether to get myself a bit more quartz to finish off our glass shop, and I have ventured well into the unknown. And check it out, my friends, I have just discovered a whole bunch of Magma Blocks. This is, of course, the brand new block from Minecraft 1.10, and I think I must be the first hermit on the server that has found these blocks, and I've decided that I'm going to stock up on as much of this Magma Block as possible, head back to the Brown Shopping District and set up a shop as quickly as I can so that we can strike while the iron is hot, so to speak. And check how easy it is to mine these things, guys. It is absolutely insane. By the way, these blocks can be used for many different things, including making mob farms and all of that sort of jazz. Mumbo has already asked me to get him some of these blocks, so let me get harvesting. I have no idea where I am right now though, and I don't know how I'm going to get myself back home, but let me fill up my inventory with as many of these Magma Blocks as possible. Then we can head over to the Brown Shopping District and set up the very first Magma Block shop, and hopefully you'll be able to make some diamonds, baby. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get home. Alright, my friends, I've got an inventory filled with very expensive items, and I'm trying desperately to get myself back to the Nether hub in one piece. Mumbo has given me the coordinates to get there, and we have to go to -163.89.128, and as you guys can see, we have got a very long way to go. I'm all the way up here at 120 on the Y, and I'm basically going to try and dig myself all the way back home across the roof of the Nether, and hopefully this is going to work. I have no idea if this is going to be a winning strategy, but we're going to have to go for it, man, because I need to get these magma cubes back, man. Seriously, we're going to make so much freaking diamonds out of this if I can actually do this, so I will check in with you guys when I'm a little bit closer. Pray for me, my friends! We've only got a few hundred blocks to go until we get back to the Nether hub, my friends. Pixcalibur the 6th has held out over thousands of blocks of digging. I can't believe it, man. We are almost home, but let's not jinx it, my friends. You never know what could happen. Like lava, for example, could take us out in the final little bit. So I tell you what, guys, I can't actually record anymore. I need to concentrate on getting myself back to the Nether hub in one piece. I will bring you back when I'm home, safe and sound, and there we are, the Nether hub. Oh my goodness, I couldn't be more happy to see this place. I made it.
Oh, I hit myself. I'm en route. Oh, I'm actually making it. I'm gonna make it.
You can do it, Mumbo. Come on, dude, you can do it.
I don't know if I can see you though.
There you are, I see you. Hi.
Have I gone past you?
Turn left.
Yes. That was amazing. I'm gonna try and land on your magma blocks. No, let's not do that.
Oh man, you did like a 360 there. That was crazy.
I almost shot you then. I'm a talented flyer. As I say, I've always said I need like the Top Gun music following me now. That's basically how I'm gonna roll on the server.
Mumbo Goose is what we can call you.
Exactly. It's perfect. Right,
so listen,
I've just realised I've come over here
Yeah.
with a full inventory, so let me just clear out some stuff.
Oh, nice job, nice job. So I've been in the Nether.
Yeah.
I was trying to get quartz, right?
Yeah.
And I was listening to some music and some radio, and then an hour later I realised I was completely lost.
Right.
You know when that happens.
So, totally. I understand that entirely.
And then I saw these sparkly blocks in the distance, and I was like, yes, magma cubes. We're in 1.10, and you helped me out. You gave me the coords to get back. I thank you. I was actually panicking. After 5 years, this game still makes me panic.
Yep, no, totally.
And so, to say thank you, sir, for getting me home alive, how about a couple of stacks of these bad boys?
Oh, that is perfect. I cannot wait to set fire to you with these.
No, why? Why would you want to do such a thing?
I think this is a very bad idea. You've given the one person on the server that is likely to use these in an evil way.
And my base is made out of wood too, so this is probably wasn't a great idea.
No,
to be
it'll
honest,
be fine. It'll be fine. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
I'm sure you got something useful to do with those, Mumbo. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, because, yeah.
Well, come to think about it, the mob spawners, like, mobs still spawn on these things. So...
What?
Yeah. I've just thought of that. I completely forgot about that. I might actually do some testing to see if it still works.
Oh,
but, I
mean, you could just make, like, the easiest mob farm ever, right?
Exactly, and gold farms and things like that. Like, in the Nether, just go up there, build a massive platform up above the bedrock. It's easy. It is easy,
nice.
So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe some crazy things will happen with these things. But for now,
Awesome.
I think I'm just going to use them to kill hermits. I think that's probably my favourite.
Awesome, Mumbo. Well, enjoy, my friend. And yeah, you know, I might call on you for a favour in the future.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Now, I'm going to try my best to fly away gracefully, okay?
All right, let's watch this.
Here goes. It went well until I hit the tree.
Nice. All right, dude.
Cheers for
We'll
having
see you
me.
later. A prezi for a fellow log fella. Enjoy, heart ReNDoG. Exuma Void's gonna love this when he wakes up tomorrow morning, my friends. I know that he can't wait to get his hands on some magma blocks. And I'm going to give him 2 stacks because he's a log fella and he's awesome. Enjoy, Exuma Void! Cyberdog dogs from all over the world. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news to share with you right now. The good news is I've managed to get an entire double chest's worth of magma blocks to sell here in the Brown Shopping District. The bad news is I died in the Nether in a pool of lava and melted all of my stuff. Yep. Basically, I got back to the Nether with all of those magma cubes, gave a few of them to Mumbo, gave a few of them to Exuma Void, told everybody on Skype that I was going to open up a magma block shop, and all of the hermits got so freaking excited that I went back to the Nether to try get more of these freaking things, and I tried to fly over an ocean of lava, and instead of flying over it, I flew straight into it and lost everything. So yeah, I've been in the Ender for the last hour or so, remaking all of my stuff again. Spent all of the diamonds that I managed to find in my freaking speed mine in the previous episode, and I've remade everything again, and I'm now ready to carry on with what we were planning to do today, which is to set up a magma block shop. Now, the magma block is a very interesting block. It's new in 1.10, and as we have just upgraded the server to 1.10 literally like 10 hours ago or something, I want to strike while the iron is hot. I know that these hermits on this server want to get their hands on magma blocks, and before they head to the Nether and grind them themselves, I want to get a shop set up so that we can profit and that we can sell them to the hermits at an exorbitant price. Now, the magma block is a pretty cool block. It can only be found at the Nether at around level 27 to 34, which is pretty much close to the bottom, very close to a lot of lava. It's very dangerous getting these things. And the interesting thing about a magma block is that it deals damage to you if you're standing on it. I think you can actually kill mobs in it. You can cook animals on it. There's a whole bunch of very interesting things you can do with this block. Of course, I'm not a technical Minecrafter, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I've given Mumbo Jumbo 2 stacks, and hopefully he will be able to come up with something. I've also left some of these in Exuma Void's base for him, and hopefully he can come up with some cool tricks to use with magma blocks too. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a magma block shop right here, very close to the log fellas shops over here, the Garden Center Emporium and the Lumberjack shop, and we are going to create something that is going to look really awesome. Here's what I'm thinking, right? I want to create a shop that looks like a very big magma block that has pushed its way up through the center of the earth, right? So this is a 7x7 cube that we are going to turn into a magma block, and we're going to use other blocks to make this place look really, really interesting. I've got a work chest here full of coal and nether bricks and coarse dirt, podzol, nether rack. We've got some cobblestone and glowstone and nether wart and shrooms, and we're going to make it look like this nether block, this giant nether block rather, has pushed its way up through the crust of the earth to end up here in the brown shopping district. So it's going to be pretty cool. And I can see it in my mind's eye, and I just need to make it come to life now. I'm going to stick this shop over here, guys, because, you know, Magma Block is the sort of new kid on town. Everybody wants one. And I thought I'd put it next to our shops over here, which we might be able to encourage more traffic across this bridge to buy some of our dirt and our gravel and our logs over here. So yeah, just a little bit of marketing going down. But yeah, lots of work to do, my friends. I'm going to crack on. Let me get a little bit of a foundation installed, and I will bring you guys back when there's something a little bit more interesting to look at. Kaplayam! Well, it definitely does look like a giant block of magma has pushed itself up onto the surface of the brown shopping district. But I will say it is looking particularly ugly right now, guys. We need to do a lot of work to make this block of orange look a little less painful on the eyeballs. It actually hurts my eyes looking at this. But I do like the animation of the magma block. Look at that, man. That's so cool. You got a little bit of like molten lava or something flowing in between there. Very, very nice. Now, I'm thinking we could use some nether brick to add some really cool features to the shop. And here's what I'm thinking, all right? I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm going to give it a go. I want to add some borders around the entrance of the shop, right? So here we go. We're going to come inside here. Jeez, this is intense in here, man, but it's awesome. And what I also want to do, I was thinking about doing anyway, was adding some sort of a boundary to the entire block itself. I was thinking about maybe doing a little something like this, right? So we have something like this that'll go all the way along the sort of edges of the square, just to add a little bit of depth into the build, right? And we put another column of nether brick on this side like this. I don't know if this is going to work out quite the way that I imagined it, because this is quite a small space that we're working with, or quite a small square. It's a 7 by 7 square, which is quite tiny. But let's have a look at that. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of, you know, it adds a little bit of depth into the build, and it makes it look a little bit less brutal. I think what we would do is add like another layer of nether brickage down there. And now it's starting to look a little bit more interesting. However, I don't know how I feel about these columns of nether brick. I think they just take up too much of the magma block texture itself. So I was thinking about maybe trying something else. If that didn't work, what happens if we just did something like this, right? So if we did a nether brick column that just went up the diagonal side, or the is it the diagonal side? I guess that's what it's called, of the brick itself. Let's have a look. You know what? That actually, I think that might work out exactly the way that I wanted to. Have a look at this, guys. Let's just get down to the surface and have a look from a distance. Yeah, that's looking good. I like that. I do like that. Okay, let me get this all done all the way around the square, and then we'll take another look. Now that definitely looks 100 times better than it did before, my friends. You know, the really dark color of that nether brick is helping to dampen that super bright orange in the magma block. And yeah, I really like how this is turning out. Check it out. I've added this border all the way around the block now, and it looks really cool from a distance. I like it. It's kind of intriguing, you know. You want to know what's going on in there. I've been thinking about adding some windows into this, maybe using some black glass or something. I think that could be pretty cool, but I think before I add windows, I need to work out exactly what the layout of the inside of the shop is going to look like. It's a very small space that we've got to work with, and I think we do want to use some nether brick in here, potentially doing exactly the same thing inside than we did outside, right? I think that could actually look pretty awesome, but that is going to give us very, very little space to work with in here. However, before I can get to any of this, my friends, oh, my derpy woes continue. I've just realized that I have built my shop a little bit too close to False Chicken's dirt cheap chicken shop. False Chicken? Did I just call her False Chicken? I meant false symmetry. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day of Minecraft, guys. My brain is turning into yogurt. But yeah, this is unacceptable. We cannot be this close to False's shop, so we're going to have to shift the whole thing over, probably 3 blocks or so, I would think, in this direction, leaving us a little bit of a path. Yeah, that's enough of a path here to get through this little section over here. So yeah, I'm going to have to shift all of this, move my workbenches somewhere else, and then I'll bring you guys back. Oh my goodness. Minecraft for you, huh? The one thing that I will say about Magma Blocks, my friends, is that they are incredibly pleasing to break. You just absolutely mince them if you have an efficiency 5 pickaxe. Look at this, man. You just absolutely tear through them. It is a really satisfying feeling, especially when you are harvesting them in the Nether close to a giant ocean of magma. Let me tell you something, man. It is one stressful freaking thing getting these Magma Blocks. I haven't sweated so much in Minecraft in a very long time. And I tell you what, guys, for the pains that I have gone through and for the danger that I have put myself in to get the Hermits these freaking Magma Blocks, we are going to be charging a premium for these bad boys. And hopefully, we'll be able to make some diamonds out of this, man. I've kind of completely wrecked it now, but yeah, I'll put it back together again. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better now, my friends. That is definitely enough space between Falsa's chicken shop and our Magma Block shop. And this gives customers the opportunity to go down here to the Elytra shop and to the TNT shop and so on. But it also gives them the chance to come over here into the Log Fellas shops and into the Magma Block shop. So yeah, very happy with that, man. Just spent a bit of time shifting this whole thing over, about 3 blocks. But I'm a little bit worried now, guys, because, well, we don't have a lot of space in here. Look at this. We have got a tiny, tiny little space to work with in here. But you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like that it's a little bit small. We're only selling 1 block after all, right? We don't need a ton of space to sell 1 block. But I think we're going to have to be quite smart with exactly how we sell these magma cubes or these magma blocks. I don't know what they're called, man. These orange blocks of goodness, shall we call them that? I made myself a bunch of trap chests and normal chests, and what I'm thinking is we probably need to do something like this, right? We probably need to stack the chests on top of each other like so, and that way we can get a bunch of chests in here filled with these magma blocks, but without taking up too much room. One of my first thoughts was to do something like that, but if we did that all the way around the room, I mean, you know, that's just absolutely ridiculous over there. There's just definitely not enough space to work with like that. So yeah, I think that is probably going to work, and we could probably do something, a little something like this. Hold on, let me try that one more time. Maybe a little something like that, right? That looks pretty cool. And we could emulate the same thing at the very top. So maybe we could get a block like, nope, that is cute, but it is wrong. The wrong freaking way around. Maybe something like this. Let's get that one in there. There we go. That looks pretty cool. I like that, man. I like that a lot. And I think what we can do to indicate the price of these magma blocks, maybe what we'll do is add item frames onto these chests, and on the item frame will be one of these magma blocks with the price. And speaking about price, guys, let me know what you think about this. I'm thinking about selling these magma blocks for 5 diamonds a piece. I know that may sound expensive, but for those of you guys who have tried to farm these things yet in your Minecraft worlds, it is no mean feat. Number one, I had to travel 1,000 blocks away from the hub just to find some of these damn things. And you can only find them near the bottom of the Nether, which is very close to lava level. And let me tell you guys, it is very scary and very dangerous farming a bunch of these freaking magma blocks. So I think personally, 5 diamonds is pretty fair price for what I'm selling in here. Plus they get to come in here into a really, really cool little shop, right? I think it's pretty much worth it. Check it out, man. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for the shop. What do you think, guys? I think it's turned out real nice. Okay, now I'm getting really excited, my friends. You know, I never really do these kinds of builds in Minecraft. I usually do traditional builds like these houses that I do and the glass shop over there. So this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I must say I am really enjoying it. Check it out. I've done a few more adjustments inside. I've added some black stained glass in here, which I think looks really badass. It makes the inside of this place feel really scary. And I dig it a lot, man. I also inverted the stairs now, so the stairs are holding up the chests rather than sort of cramping you as you move in. It actually feels like you do have quite a lot of space here, and you can move around quite freely. So that is awesome. I'm loving the inside. And I'm also trying to figure out exactly what we can do here to make this whole block feel like it's come out of the earth. And I've been experimenting a little bit with these coal blocks, and check it out. I think we can make it look really, really, really cool. Just have to make sure that I don't invade the path over here. So let's just make sure there's enough space on that side. Yep, that's perfect. But check it out, right? If we do a little something like this, it kind of feels like this thing has come out of the ground. I suppose you have to use your imagination a little bit, and even if it doesn't feel that way, I think that the coal actually looks pretty cool like this, right? I don't know why. I think it just adds a really cool effect to it, and I think once this has gone all the way around the building, it's going to look cool, man. It's going to look like it's definitely unearthed itself from somewhere, I think. I just need to obviously add these coal blocks with a little bit more finesse, I think, and do a little bit more fine tuning with them, and obviously get a little bit more block variation and stuff into this. But let me have a go at this, guys, and let's see what I can do, man. If we can make this thing look like it is coming out of the ground or something. Oh, baby, this is looking awesome. You know, the more that I look at this, the more that I realize it looks like a giant cube of magma landed into the earth rather than came out of the earth. Am I right, my friends? However, I really do like how it's coming along. I've added coal all the way around the bottom of it now, and I think it adds a nice little something to it. I can't really explain what it is, but I like it. I've also added a bunch of coarse dirt and a bunch of podzol. I think that's what this stuff is. Is this podzol? I think so. Yep. All the way around where there is coal. The thinking there is that there are a bunch of deadly chemicals oozing out of the square, right? And they are slowly but surely killing the grass around this place. And I want to also try a little something here, guys. I want to add some nether wart into this build, right? So here and there, we're going to have some nether wart growing. And I reckon that could turn out quite nicely. I was thinking about trying to put it all the way up inside the coal also, which I think will be pretty cool. But if we just scatter a little bit of nether wart around here, I think it'll be pretty cool. Here's a spot that we could put a little bit of nether wart growing inside of the coal, right? There we go. Very nice. I don't really know if it's going to be cool or not, guys. I'm just experimenting right now, okay? I've never built something like this before, and I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm going kind of crazy, but I'm enjoying it. Let me carry on, and let's see what other madness I can bring to this already extremely mad build. Finally, my friends, I found a proper use for dead bushes. This is some sort of a miraculous day on this planet. Check it out, guys. I've added some dead bushes all the way around it, and I really love how they contrast with the black of the coal. I think they look really cool, and the nether wart is starting to look really cool too. I've just cut down a bunch of tall grass also. I want to try and experiment with this. I've added a bunch of shrooms around the place too, which I think is pretty awesome. We don't want to have too many of these dead sticks around here, though. They do look a little bit ugly, but the grass looks really awesome. I love it, man. And of course, we can put the grass on top of coarse dirt too, which I think is very, very cool. So we can have a little bit of grass there, and maybe a little bit over here. I went a little bit OTT with these bushes, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I kind of like going a bit crazy when it comes to making grass grow and stuff. It's one of my weaknesses in this game. Bone mealing grass. I'm very bad at it, man. I always drive Iskal crazy with my bone mealing. But check it out, man. I think that looks absolutely amazing. I'm loving this. I tried to add a little bit of cobblestone into this build too, but you know what? The cobblestone contrasts with the coal a little bit too much. Let me show you. I was trying to do a little something like this, right? Trying to add a bit of cobblestone into it. But I think that, I don't know, I just don't like, I think the cobblestone is way too bright of a color, and it just clashes with the black and the darkness of the nether brick. And you know what, I think it's pretty awesome just the way that it is, man. Yeah, I'm loving this. Oh baby, the time has finally arrived, my friends. After an entire day of playing Minecraft, I am finally ready to open up our brand new Magma Block shop. And we are going to make some serious bank, my friends. I've applied the final few little details to the build, and I think it's turned out really nice. Have a look at this. Doesn't it look awesome? It started off as a giant square of orange, and it's actually turned into something quite sweet. I'm very proud of this, my friends, and I can't wait for the other hermits to come and find it. ReNDoG's Magma Block shop. We go through a metal door, makes a really cool sound, and here we are, ready to sell our goods. 5 diamonds per stack of magma blocks. We basically got 2 chests full of magma blocks to sell so far. I'm gonna have to go back to the Nether tomorrow and do a little bit of grinding, but we are ready to make some serious bank out of this bad boy, my friends, and I am very happy with how it turned out. It's gorgeous. I just love it. I've never made anything like it, but I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys like it also. I'm going to end the episode here and go and get myself some sleep. Hope you guys had a great time with me today, and I can't wait to show you all of the profits that we are going to be making from our brand new Magma Block shop. If you enjoyed the episode, my friends, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, smack that subscribe button. Thank you. And we will see you all in the next episode.